Hey guys, I sure hope my cat never gets mad about all these funny videos I take of her. That would be unfortunate. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Travis Laughs, in which I intend to try to bear in mind the economic principle of supply and demand. If you have too much of something, it loses its value. By which I mean to say that I'm going to try to keep this one shorter than usual. Which I said in what might have been the longest way possible. So we're not off to an amazing start. I have been having a lot of fortune lately putting up short videos. YouTube shorts have to be 60 seconds or less, and they have been getting hundreds and sometimes thousands of views, whereas these regular length videos get like between 15 and 40 views usually. And I recently tried to put up a video that was 22 minutes long on YouTube. Yeah, they weren't having it. Their response was, "We cannot be party to such a lengthy video from the likes of you. Even our censorship bots cannot be bothered to watch it in its entirety." Do you know how embarrassing it is to get a labor board investigation for insufferable workplace environment filed by a computer program? Pretty embarrassing. Almost as embarrassing as actually thinking that someone would handwrite a letter from YouTube. Shorter has been working better for me. I mean, if I can edit a video down, if I can get it really short, like 0.0 seconds long, so like there's nothing there anymore, I get viewed by every man, woman, and child on the planet. Now, you might find that hard to believe, but you know what would be even harder is finding evidence that it's not true. And yes, I'm aware that that's a really dumb joke, but it has a decent chance of being the smartest thing I say on this video, which you'll probably agree is another good reason to keep it as short as possible. I feel like that ship may have already sailed. Something I've been thinking about a lot lately, I mean like a lot, is, in fact, it's the last thing I looked up on the internet right before trying to film this video, is how long will people, the last thing I looked up before filming this was whether if you have rotten meat, can you cook it enough so that it's okay to eat it? I don't have any rotten meat, but I was, sometimes when I wonder something, it sticks in my head until I investigate it. And I saw one of those styrofoam trays with about 2 pounds of what looked like ground beef in it on the side of the road, and the ravens were getting in it. And I was wondering if, in a pinch, like I'm starving and I can't get anything else to eat, and I'm not fast enough to catch one of the ravens to eat them instead, I wouldn't do that. Could I cook that ground beef enough to make it safe to eat? And so I looked it up, and no. Apparently, you can kill a lot of the viruses and germs and bacteria that's in there, but not everything. There'd still be toxins in there, so you'd be much better off trying to get better at killing ravens, which you shouldn't do. I never would. So the next to last thing that I looked up on the internet was how long will people, I also looked up how long a car can drive with no oil, not even residual oil in it. My car's not out of oil, don't worry, I don't even have a leak that I know of. But a car went by me that smelled really bad, and I started wondering how long, and when I wonder something, I have to look it up or else I can't think about anything else. So, turns out if there's absolutely no oil in a car, you could have one guy wolfing down that uncooked, rotten ground beef, and another guy start driving a car with absolutely no oil at all in it. And the guy eating the botulism burger would be able to finish the meat and then run and catch up with the now on fire car where it stopped and pass it before dying. the thing before the last thing I looked up on the internet was, how long will people listen to an individual monologue before they lose the ability to pay any attention? And so I was kind of surprised, but apparently some people's attention span is such that, like, most of you were probably fine with this monologue through the part about uploading videos onto YouTube Shorts and about the rotten meat on the side of the road and the car with no oil in it and the steps I'm going through to adopt the other cat. But a lot of people would have started fading out when I was discussing how I got here to this really cool spot where I'm filming, when I was talking about how high above the street we are. And I certainly can't judge anybody, because this whole time, instead of listening to any of the things that I've been saying, I've been worried about whether, when I get home, is my cat going to be angry with me? Thanks for watching.